How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? So I started this day off in a bad way. It's kind of grouchy. Didn't sleep so well, and got up, and my coveralls weren't dry. And it was cold this morning, but it came out anyway, and had really cold fingers. But I dealt with what I had to deal with. So, and then got the compressor off, and went to Calvert City to tag Freightliner there and got another compressor. And when I got home, I ate breakfast, and while I was eating breakfast, my new Dickies coveralls showed up, and the instructions on the sizes was correct. The walls that I had, they were an extra large, and on the recommendations and stuff of other people who bought them, guys at 6'2", and so we're saying that extra large was too big for them. And I was like, wow, really? Well, I'm 5'8" and 170 pounds, so it was recommended that I get, again, these are Dickies, and recommended I got medium, and we were doubtful that they were going to fit, but this looks like they fit pretty good. Here, see if I can get you. I don't know if that, there you go, that should get you. What do you think? I think they fit pretty good. And anyway, so that's enough about that, about the overalls. Them other ones had, we got those from Kmart. So Kmart's been closed for quite some time. So those lasted me a good long while. And so let me turn you around. Took the Cadillac out. The color's pretty cool, isn't it? It's just gray, ugly gray. When you're looking at it that way, when the sun gets on it, it's really cool. Anywho, so this is a Reman Bendix. I got it for right at $580.58. So, and most of you know that I rebuilt that other one. I got a rebuild kit. You see I got a rebuild kit for the other one and rebuilt it. That's the rings, more rings, and that's the top of it, the loader part. And so I rebuilt it, but it still spewed oil, and so yeah, this is off for the 900 billionth time. I'm not sure what that is. Looks like oil. Must be getting a new oil leak. This thing just never stops leaking oil, does it? I don't see where that's coming from. It's dry that way. It's dry the back way, and it looks like it's coming out of the bottom of the spacer plate. Oh well. So anywho, when it comes to this truck, I feel defeated. Let's see, the steering gearbox, if you remember, I put a new seal in it because it was leaking. Thought I did it wrong because it was continually leaking, and went back and got another one and the tool to install it, and it still leaked, and it leaked out the top right there, out of the top of the man, what the heck, my mind went blank. Oh, the shaft right here at the shaft, it started leaking right out of the center of the shaft. So I could have got a used one, but I didn't want to take a chance, so I ended up getting that one and putting that one on. Put a new hose on, and I don't see any more leaks. This was leaking, so I took it off, sealed it, and then put it back on, and then it was leaking out around that O-ring there, and took it off, put another O-ring on it, sealed it up, put it back in. This thing is a real battle, and man, I get the feeling defeated because I have to do things 2 or 3 times before I get it right. But and that's what makes me feel defeated. But we're gonna have that compressor put back on there for the however many times, and this time it's going to be a new one. This governor, haven't had any problems with that governor, so hopefully we won't have any problems with it. And then on the air dryer, while taking the condensate filter out, my wrench, that leather strap wrench, it ripped in half. And so what I ended up doing was drilling a hole through it and running a breaker bar through it, or pick, or whatever you want to call that bar. And let me show you. I took a sledgehammer and ran it through there. Well, I thought I was going to show you. The bar like this, but without the handle. So I ran that through there and was able to take it off. Able to get it off, but when I drilled it, all the little beads, these things here, rolled out and went down inside of the housing for the condensate filter. And so I took the vacuum cleaner and vacuumed it all out, and put the condensate filter, the new one, in there, closed it back up, installed it back on there, and I hadn't had any problems with the air dryer other than it blowing oil. So get the light turned around. So anyway, I hadn't had any problems with the air dryer acting up, but when I started it up, it was just continuously running, wouldn't stop spitting. So I took the check valve out, and some of them beads out of the condensate filter were in it, and so I cleaned it and I put it back on, and it changed how long. So it was just going and then and it's like every 2 or 3 seconds, but once I cleaned it, it went to like every 30 or something seconds. So I guess I didn't get them all out or whatever, but here's the strange thing. So when I moved the truck and put my foot on the brake, it went off and it didn't come back on. So heck, I don't know. I feel so defeated with this truck, man. I really, I'm tired of dumping money in it. I need to get out on the road, and seems like I have to redo everything 2 or 3 times before I get it right. Boy, I really feel defeated. But we did get us a new compressor. I'm gonna get all these the spacer plate cleaned up. I gotta get that gear back on there, and then we'll put on all the parts that go onto it. You know, these. Get those all cleaned up and get them put back on there, and enjoy my new coveralls and get them broke in real good. And sorry, Ruthie, she's at work. Sorry that I was so negative this morning. I was just a little down and out about having to redo everything over and over. So, and I apologize to you guys too for my lack of confidence. And so, but we're gonna get her done so I can focus on looking at the load board, which I looked at it just a little while ago, and looks like they're still pushing that $2 a mile crap. And everybody knows you ain't making no money like that, because you got to average $2 a mile to really make any money. And so if you book a load for $2 a mile, you got to take 18% out for, you know, carrier, and or if you're an owner operator, for your insurance and so on and so on. And so you're not going to average $2 a mile, and you need to average $2 a mile in order to get by. So I do anyway. Some of you people out there might be able to do it for nothing, but I'm not able to do it for nothing. And so anyway, in fact, I've spent and borrowed money just to get my truck back on the road this year. So that's about it. And so I'm gonna get back to work here, ladies and gentlemen, and you have a wonderful day wherever you are. The end of December. It was cold here today, but it was supposed to be beautiful once it warms up, and it's already beautiful. As you can see, we got blue skies, if you can see them. Have a wonderful day wherever you are. God bless, and later.